Phase one of our house in the woods on the river is finished. I am thrilled with absolutely every moment of this space, like every moment. There's nothing I regret. I feel like all the decisions that were so hard to make all came together beautifully. I'm in love with the countertops. I'm in love with the cabinetry. I'm in love with the rock wall. I'm in love with the sink and the faucet from Blanco. It's just so delicious. I'm so pleased. We ordered the cedar from a company called Real Cedar. That cedar ceiling, it just makes the room. I don't know how it made the ceiling feel higher, but it did, and then also just balances all the warmth. Like it looks like the floor tone, and it picks up off the rock wall tone, and it picks up off the cabinetry. It's beautiful. I'm so happy with it. I have been a huge fan of Blanco for a long time. I've used them for a ton of clients, and so I knew that I wanted that white Silgranit sink with that white Silgranit faucet in this kitchen. It looks like it's carved right out of the countertop, which is stunning, and then the soap dispenser, I'm in my happy place. The appliances are all LG, and I think I told you this, but like it's my first brand new appliances, and so I was like a kid in a candy store. We actually went with a 24-inch fridge here because it gave us a little bit of extra storage space. It's counter depth, which I always recommend when you're doing a kitchen renovation because it makes it feel more integrated with the kitchen, a little bit more built in. Our installer for the dishwasher was singing. He's like, "This is the nicest dishwasher I've ever seen." So that was very exciting for him as well. The range has some super cool features. One of my favorites is that it has an air fryer in it. And it is a big one, so you can cook for a ton of people, which we are going to do when we have everybody over for dinner. The countertops are Hanstone quartz. It works so beautifully with the rest of the kitchen. I love a big prep island, and I also love a seamless countertop. And with Hanstone, we have this gorgeous 9-foot run of beautiful strato countertop, and there's not a seam on it. It is stunning. It's a piece of art. Skona went way above and beyond my expectations. I love the profile of the cabinetry on the cooking line. I'd never seen it before. The shadow lines are stunning. That island is my favorite thing in the kitchen, and I really wanted it to feel like a furniture piece, and I wanted to feel a little bit more traditional, and it does. It does exactly that, but it's, you know, this fine line between clean traditional and then the contemporary line on the back wall. The dining room all started from this table, which belonged to one of my clients. We were redoing her dining room, and so she didn't have a use for it anymore, so she graciously let me take it, and it started that whole beautiful antique-y feel in there. I always feel like you gotta get some modern in there so it doesn't feel too itchy with antiques. We wanted big, cushy, lean in for dinner dining chairs. They're white, which I may end up regretting, but they're super comfortable and they really soften the harder angles of that space. My antique shopping proved to be very successful. I got a beautiful hutch that holds all of our dishware, which is huge. I mean, the storage in it is crazy. And then we got the cutest little spool leg table, which I always love a spool leg. When it came to the floor, I actually was adamant on day one that I was doing a vinyl floor. So I used pure Parket. It's a beautiful vinyl that looks just like wood, and I'm so happy that I did that. It honestly takes my whole anxiety level down. Like, people can do whatever in there and it just cleans up. When we started talking about doing this reno, there was this one really pretty morning where the evergreens on our property were just sparkling. So I asked him to get his camera out and go get me some shots that I wanted to use in the space. So he went and took some, and poster jack, which is great and I use all the time, framed them up for us. And I think they're just stunning. We couldn't neglect the front hall. I again wanted that nod to tradition and kind of like a little farmhousey. So the tile is this beautiful, more traditional pattern from Mettro source, and it exactly sets the tone that I wanted to set when you walk in the door. It's paired with another antique, the pine dresser, and then a nice little found piece of art. Phase one is wrapped, and I have to tell you, I'm so tickled. And to actually be in that space now and live in it and cook in it, it's been a dream. I'm thrilled. But that's only phase one. We have phase two coming. So when the spring hits, I'm gonna be putting back on my boots and my ball cap, and we're gonna be doing some pretty fun things on the exterior.